Let me be honest with you. When I first started thinking about nuclear survival, I thought the bomb was the problem. The blast, the heat, the radiation, survive those and you're fine. But then I read something that changed how I think about all of this. The bomb is just the beginning. What comes after is a completely different kind of nightmare. Imagine waking up one morning and the sky is dark. Not cloudy dark, not storm dark, just dark. Like the sun forgot to rise. That's nuclear winter. And it doesn't happen in one place. It happens everywhere. Here's why. When a nuclear weapon hits a city, it doesn't just destroy the buildings, it ignites them. Entire cities burn, and those fires send massive clouds of soot so high into the atmosphere that they can't come back down. They just stay up there, spreading, circling the globe, blocking the sun. Scientists have been studying this since the 1980s, and what they found is terrifying. Temperatures dropping by up to 11 to 20 degrees Celsius, not just in the places that were hit, everywhere. Crops failing, not because of radiation, but because there's not enough sunlight for anything to grow. And here's the part nobody talks about. It doesn't even take a world war for this to happen. 2 countries, 50 bombs each. That's it. Scientists found that even that could cause a decade of darkened skies and 3 years of global temperature drop. 3 years. From a conflict most people on the other side of the world would barely hear about. So now think about what that world actually looks like. The sun rises, but it's dim, pale, wrong. It's cold in places that have never been cold. Farmers plant crops and nothing grows. Supply chains that were already fragile collapse completely. Not for a week, not for a month, for years. And the people who survived the initial blast, who did everything right, who got out of the city, who found high ground, now have to survive this. A slow, grinding, years-long winter, with no imports, no supply chains, no guarantee the next harvest comes. This is what I keep coming back to. Most survival content prepares you for a moment. Nuclear winter is not a moment. It's a season that doesn't end on schedule. And the people who make it through aren't necessarily the strongest or the most prepared in the traditional sense. They're the ones who can adapt when the rules keep changing, who can grow food in low light, who have water that doesn't depend on rainfall, who are part of a community that holds together when everything feels hopeless. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of us are not prepared for a long dark. We're prepared for emergencies that last days, maybe weeks, but months of dim skies, years of failed harvests, that's a different kind of survival entirely. And it starts with being honest about it. Not panicking, not stockpiling in a frenzy, just understanding what you're actually preparing for. Because once you understand nuclear winter, the question isn't just where do you go when the bomb drops, it's where do you want to be when the world goes quiet for a long time after. I'm not an expert, I'm just trying to figure this out before it's too late. Welcome to the chaos.